Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I know you guys thought I was gone for good. You guys thought I found me a wife and ran off on you. Nope, I am still right here getting everything ready for the holiday season, guys. I got me a goal of putting out a video every day the holiday season from November 1st to January 1st. 62 videos. And I think I can do it. But right here I got me a little pork shoulder that I'm putting in this crock pot here. Yeah, Chef Jeffrey got me going with my crock pot again. Got me a nice pork shoulder I had for my Sunday dinner right here, and I'm just seasoning this thing up with a little bit of this Uncle Steve pig shake. And I'm coming here and hit it with some of that black pepper. We're just gonna get this bad boy seasoned up both sides and let it go for 7-8 hours or so. And I got that cavernous Greek season. I know that makes Chef Jeffrey happy. Hit it with some of that cavernous. Alright, then we're going to come in here, we're going to hit it a little bit of garlic powder. Alright, and a little bit of onion powder. That's going to be all the seasonings that we put on this bad boy right here. I season it inside of this pot so that those excess seasonings will help to season my gravy also. Then we just give that a flip. Big boy was heavy, guys. And we season it the same way, same seasonings, nothing different. Once we got that all seasoned up on the bottom side, we'll flip that back over. We're gonna cook that with that fat side up, and all of that flavor from that fat gets down into that meat. Then we'll come and add a little bit of water inside of here, not much, because as this cook, this is going to give off a lot of liquid, so you don't need a lot of liquid inside of here. Maybe a cup and a half at the most. Alright, maybe 2 cups. Then I'm going to come in and add me a little bit of this kitchen bouquet browning sauce. Help add a little color to our gravy. And that was when my phone decided to die on me before I could add my other things inside of here. But the only thing I added was some onions and some potatoes. And this is how it looks right here. I stopped it at 7 hours to check the tenderness. You're going to see me coming here and give this thing a little move around with my spoon here. You're going to see that this thing is already nice and tender. See, that still could go a little bit more. We'll let it go for that entire 8 hours, but this thing is already nice and tender. Looking absolutely delicious already. See, my potatoes are still holding up pretty good. As you can see, it has a lot of that excess oil on it from that fat rendering out. So go ahead and take all of that off first. I'll come back in here with my spoon and I'll show you that I got all of that excess oil off. And you can see this is just my gravy right here. No oil left in that, so all I'm going to do now is come in here and add me a nice good flour slurry. That's going to thicken this up. So I'll get that flour slurry down in here. Maybe about 3-4 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of water. You're going to just get that down in there, and you're going to cover this up and let it go back again for another hour. That'll be 8 hours of total cook time on high, guys, and this is going to allow this gravy to thicken up. I'll come in here and show you that my potatoes are still holding up pretty good. Hasn't turned into mashed potatoes yet, so cover that bad boy up and let it go another hour on high. When I come back, that's going to be done. And I'm just going to plate that up, give it a taste test. Nice Sunday dinner, nice pork shoulder done in the crock pot with onions and potatoes. And that was an absolutely delicious Sunday dinner. So I'll get that plate up and I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, coming with a real quick taste test here. Got my nice good pork shoulder. Pork butt, Boston butt, whatever you want to call it. But I got this thing cooked down in my slow cooker. Crockpot. Nice good potatoes and rice. Look at that, that thing is absolutely tender. I mean, absolutely tender. I'm gonna come in here and get a piece of that. Look at that. That pork is so nice and tender. That rice and that gravy. Let's give that a taste. Perfectly tender, perfectly seasoned. That is so good. A piece of that potato over here. See how that potato still stands up. Nice, perfectly. Get a piece of that. But you guys know what I like. I like a piece of that fat. Piece of that fat cap, Chef Jeffrey. Don't judge me. Don't nobody judge me. Get this piece of that fat cap out of there. Hold on a minute. Look at that. Good night, John Boy. Alrighty guys, so this was a nice comfort meal for me right here. Comfort me after my 49ers got beat up down there in Houston yesterday. But this thing turned out absolutely delicious, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And also please subscribe to my channel if you are new. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch TV, and Pinterest. Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I promise you guys, there is a lot more video to come. Don't forget the hashtag, guys. Take your burdens to the Lord and leave it there. Peace.